Today we are going to learn how to make this 1/4 inch strip that I used on the Z pattern of the door and the roof of our outhouse. To do that, you are going to need a strip maker. This is by Clover. It's a bias strip maker, and they come in several sizes. This one's 1/4 inch. You're going to need pins, an iron, spray bottle with some water, a pressing board, and of course you're going to need a rotary cutter, a mat, and a ruler to make your strips. So this is how we do it. What you need to do is you're going to take the strips of fabric, the fabric that you're wanting to make these strips with, and you're going to cut them at 1/2 inch. Then you're going to take those strips and you're going to spritz the one that you're getting ready to work with water, and turn your iron on to a cotton setting. Spritz your fabric. You want it to be damp. That will help your fabric keep its shape, keep its crease. Then you're going to take your strip and you're going to feed it through, and you want the right side to be facing out, or to be facing this metal part on the bottom of your strip maker. And I just feed this through. As soon as I can see it, there's a little strip here. Sometimes I have to push it through. I take my pin and I just pull it the rest of the way up. I just keep feeding it until I start seeing it come out the end. Then I'm going to lay it down, and you can't see this very well because it's just very small. But right here you can see whether or not your strip is folding correctly. And I lay this down and I put it, just bring it out just a little bit, and then I take my iron and I start pressing. And I pull a little bit and I slide my iron down. I have a pressing board that's got a straight line on it, so I try and follow that straight line as much as I can. And I keep going, and once I get enough on the other side of my iron, which I'm not there yet, I will put a pin there, and it gives me something to pull against as I'm ironing. But I just keep pulling really slowly all the way down the length of this strip that I've cut. It's really very simple. May take a little bit of practice until you get used to doing it, but once you get the hang of it, this is really easy to do. I've got enough room now that I'm going to take my pin, move this just a little bit again because I'm running off my mat, and I'm going to start pressing the rest of the way down. If I've got a really long strip, I'll just keep doing this until I get to the end, which, you know, depending on how long I've cut it, it could be pretty long. These I cut just a little bit longer than what I needed for the project. And that's all there is to it. You're going to need 5 of these, and they're approximately 9 inches long. That's actually a little bit too long. But when you finish, you will have a strip. And this one's on the straight of grain, not the bias. But you will have a strip that is neatly turned. There are no raw edges that you can lay down and just applique in place. This is Fronter House Quilt Blog. My name is Starla Henderson, and thank you for joining.